Hello, Earth signs. This is your March reading for the first 2 weeks. We're going to take a look into the cards and see if I can't get you guys some insight, some confirmations, some guidance coming into the month of March. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in any of those placements, then this reading could be for you. Please don't ever give your power away to a reading. Know that the power is always within your hands. And you guys know the deal because you know that your choices can change timelines, your thoughts, everything. So just keep that in mind, all right, before we go in. And of course, if you guys need your own personal reading, I am taking personals. I am going on vacation for the beginning of March for a week, so I won't be doing any work during then. So if you do want any readings, just get them in before March 4th, okay? Let's jump into your reading and find out what's in store for my Earth signs. All right, Earth signs. Let me just fix my little OCD here happening right there. Okay, we're going to take a look into my Queen of the Moon Oracle deck to get an understanding, get an idea of what's going on for Earth signs for the first 2 weeks of March in more of the emotional body, in the emotional field of Earth signs for the first 2 weeks of March. And we have protection. I'm pretty sure this card came up in your last reading. Interesting. Let's see what else comes out. Did you just hear my Canadian out? I'm even hearing it now. I never used to know that I say it that way until, of course, I left Canada. All right, let's keep going. What is happening in the emotional field for Earth signs for the first 2 weeks of March? What's happening more in the emotional field, in the emotional body? What emotions are coming up to the surface, needing to have awareness of? There we go. Okay, nice. The masculine. Ooh, I love it that it came out with protection. You know what? I want to pull one more. I want to pull one more for you guys. Let's get one more here for Earth signs. Masculine and protection. Protection is a masculine energy, which I love. And so, oh, wow, okay. And the plot thickens, Earth signs. We have resistance coming in here. So we have the masculine here, great card, love this card. We have resistance, and we have protection coming up. And, sorry, Bowie, what's wrong? What are you freaking out about? It's okay. Sorry, my dog's freaking out. So let's put those there. So as I'm looking at those cards, Earth signs, okay, it's coming in pretty clear. There is something that you're going through right now that you're very protective over and resisting some sort of change, I feel. And the masculine energy, this may just have to do with someone who's very masculine, okay? Of course, it's not a gender thing. We all have the masculine and feminine within us. Or I'm just picking up from these cards, it's very clear to me that Earth signs, you're going through some masculine energy here. You're either dealing with someone who is too much in their masculine, and they're resistant to coming more into their feminine energy, and feeling very protective over the ego is what I'm getting. Or this is you're going through something where you're, the masculine in the wild sense, the protection is good. Protection is very good in your masculine energy because you want to have boundaries. You want to be protective over what what means so much to you, like your honor. You want to be protective of your honor, your integrity, and maintaining healthy boundaries. But I'm picking up something different here, though. I'm picking up that someone is not surrendering to their feminine aspects, okay? And they're holding on for dear life. They're protecting all their might. They're resisting this, and they need to surrender. They really do. They need to surrender. And wow, okay, let's go into the fairy cards and see what else comes out here. But this is very interesting. Yeah, there's ego involved here. And of course, the ego is just meant to, in my podcast that's coming out this week, we have Amber Fralin on, and we talk about, the ego tends to, Lisa and Amber talk about the ego making you safe. Its job is to protect the inner child, to keep the inner child safe, to keep you safe. And I understand that, it's about like not wanting you to go outside your comfort zone, to stick to what you know. It's stable. It may not feel that great, but at least you know it. To me, the ego keeps you small, and it doesn't really keep you safe in the higher conscious way. Okay, and when we think about safe from a higher conscious perspective, it actually keeps you in pain and suffering. And I feel like someone is kind of going through some pain and suffering here. And they need to surrender, but they're really resistant. And you may be involved with someone here. This may be like someone you know, or it may be you. Let's get some cards here. Can we get some fairy cards here to give us some more insight into this protective masculine energy? Ooh, yeah, okay. We have undressing the salad. Undressing the salad talks about achieving the impossible. And so someone right now is feeling like it's impossible for them to do this. But I want to say that it's important for this person to realize it is possible, but they're feeling like it's impossible. They're just feeling like the task at hand is just not achievable to them. Like they're so resistant. And when you're resistant to something, it's usually because you're scared of change. Let's pull. Let me just move this back a little bit. Let's pull another card here and see what else we get. We get another fairy card here to understand. This one wants to come out. Ooh, oh, yeah. The Maiden. All right. The Maiden it's the most auspicious card in this deck. So it's a beautiful card to receive. It's also one of my, it's a child card. So it's one of my inner child cards. It's talking about the need to surrender to this inner child self. Someone may be trying to connect with their past as a child. There may be trauma from the past that this person, whether it's you or someone else, is trying to connect with. And to be honest, it's scary, but this card talks about beautiful gifts coming in. Okay, it's very magical. It talks about universe, like divine play at hand through the universe. Like if something feels like it's going wrong, this energy comes in and changes all of that. That's the energy of that card. Now let me just go into the book and see if I can't get any further messages on those two cards for you guys. but it's kind of coming in really clear. So with undressing the salad over here, it's about balance, it's about avoiding extremes, achieving the impossible, being impossible. Again, whoever this is, okay, that's going through this, is really scared to go into the extreme of surrender. It's what they don't know, so it's a very extreme feeling for them. Things are in motion and the outcome is impossible to predict here. Sudden change of fortune may appear good or bad, but they are in flux and can be rechanneled if necessary. Develop poise, stay calm. You can come out a winner here, but it is likely to take concentrated effort. So the great thing about that, when we talk about concentrated effort, that is very much a masculine energy, focus, clarity. Those are all masculine energies. And so there's double meanings here with this masculine card, in a sense that someone is very scared to come out of the more masculine aspects. I would say more of the wounded masculine aspects, because they're feeling so resistant and so protective over keeping themselves safe from perhaps remembering trauma or getting in touch with that trauma from the past, with the inner child when they were younger, something that's happened to them. However, the masculine energy, if they were to tune into it, would also be very helpful to them, in a sense that when they do surrender, they're going to gain so much clarity, but it's going to require focus and diligence on this person's part. This may be you, or you may be helping someone go through this. I don't know. Let's go to the Maiden. This could also pertain, it doesn't have to necessarily, I want to say it doesn't have to necessarily pertain to someone else. It could be a situation. It could be like a work event, something like that, there's like resistance around it, that kind of thing. So just take it as the energies fit, because this is general. So the Maiden is about auspicious beginnings, birth, growth, and joy, and hope. Okay, so where this card could have good or bad outcomes, I feel like it's leaning more towards a good outcome if this person can surrender, just because the Maiden card is here lending a lot of hopeful and auspicious energy into it. It's bringing in a newness. Also, the Maiden card, it brings in like this idea of something new is birthing here. This could be, if this is a relationship, this could be a turning point for you. This could be something that completely revolutionizes the relationship, transforms it, but it's going to require some surrender here. There's a lot of curiosity within the Maiden card, and so being curious can sometimes be really helpful. Curious is it's a very good energy. To be curious means you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to know more. Sometimes that curiosity can trump the fear. I want to say that. Look at this line. Oh my gosh, I got to read you this. We must note also that in the early stages of any process, there is vulnerability and a need for protection, shelter, and guidance, and there is also a magical impetus towards burgeoning growth. Trust the process, but take care of the details as well. That is important. Okay, so there's so many double meanings here in these cards. It's beautiful. So if this is you going through this, okay, if this is what you're going through, take care of yourself as you go through this. Take your time. You don't need to rush it. Pay attention to the details. Have compassion. But don't go into overprotective mode where you're hindering your own growth and you're preventing yourself from actually moving through something that your soul is really wanting. Your higher self is like trying to nudge you through this challenge right now so that you come out on the other side a completely changed and transformed person. If this is someone else, guide them and protect them to, in a sense of help them feel safe through the process, okay? Help them. There's a need for safety here. Whenever we're trying to let go or surrender, you can't surrender into something when you don't feel safe. And the masculine energy is very much about creating the safety for the feminine energy to fully surrender, okay? So let's go into the tarot, and this is a really cool energy coming through right now. I love this. This is very healing and transformative. And also, you know, if this involves you and someone else, whatever side you're on, if someone's maybe helping you, accept it. You need it. You don't want to go through this alone. But this is really very divine. I'm getting very divine synergy, like a soul contract coming through here. Yeah, like this is a turning point for a soul contract. Okay, so we have the High Priestess here in reverse as the first card that's come out. So with the High Priestess coming up, that just means that things are going to start getting revealed. Someone's not going to keep things hidden, which is great when you're trying to move through something. I know this can be listening to your intuition and maybe not listening to your intuition when it's in reverse, but I get a sense more that this is about things are getting revealed here. The mysteries of someone's subconscious is going to come out. See, I just said out again. Did you guys hear it? Okay, more messages here for earth signs. More messages here for earth signs. I just want to tell you guys that I just love doing these readings so much. So thanks for all your support. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there is no shit, this is happening. Five of Wands, very conflicted, chaotic energy. I get that this, whoever this is, you or someone else, is feeling this on the inside, okay? Really feeling this internally. Like they're at war with themselves, literally, and that's why there's so much resistance. They may be also at war with their reality. You know, like it's really irritating them, which happens when you're irritated with yourself internally, and you know you're not in alignment with what you know is your truth. So yeah, that makes total sense to me. Okay. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Someone is really feeling like this to me is speaking to the resistance card, of not believing that this is their wish fulfillment, that this could lead to their wish fulfillment. They're seeing, what they're only tuning into is the loss, the pain of potentially losing a wish fulfillment. Like they're so scared of losing what they know, what they believe is what they've always wanted. And now I think they're at war with themselves internally, or you are, that you feel like that's what the resistance is. It's like you can't see the other perspective. You can't see what's on the other side yet. Of course, it's so hard to see that when you're in so much fear and resistance to moving through something. What other messages do we have here for earth signs? Okay, we have the King of Coins. So this could be you. But of course, the King of Coins talks about that stable and safe energy. He's very calm. Talks about, how we need to have a cool head. Okay, that's very much the King of Coins energy of being able to navigate this situation. This is the person who's going to help this person move through it. So I don't know if this is you or the other person, but there is someone coming into this situation who definitely has what it takes to help this person through. And they're like the guiding light. They're a beacon of hope as well. There's someone who's gone through this journey already. And so there's a lot of strength to draw upon from this person that is needed in this situation. And this person plays, I'm really picking up that this is a very divine soul contract here between you and another person. Again, this could be a situation, still could be a contract though. Okay, then we have, ooh, whoa, okay. We have 3 major arcana cards coming up, all upright. We have Judgment, we have the Moon, and then we have Justice. Okay, instantly, the Moon is all about that feminine energy and surrendering, okay? It's about having this second chance, a rebirth, like coming alive again. This person finding the life force within them through the surrender of the feminine energy, okay? Going into the unknown. The Moon is the unknown. It's like the shadow aspects. There's a lot of things that are hidden, and that's what this person is resisting so much. But when they surrender, there's such a balance that gets restored through the Justice card. There's justice for the soul. There may be justice for the relationship, if this is a relationship. And again, I feel like this really speaks to me to the Maiden card that came up of the rebirth that's happening, a newness, a second chance, resurrection. Something's getting resurrected here through this letting go process, surrendering. So I'm just going to put those here. So we've already got 4 major arcana cards on the table here. Oh my gosh. You just got another one. Okay, so you have the Star card, and I'm going to be putting it under the Maiden card over here. The Star card, so a lot of hope. Again, it talks about that wish fulfillment. This 9 of Cups here, that this person just doesn't feel like that they're losing their wish fulfillment. They don't see it, I should say. Like, I really feel like this person just needs like help. They need to really get a new perspective on what's happening and really let go to this process, whatever this is, because there's something really beautiful that's going to come out of this. You've got the Star energy, so there is healing here. There's definitely healing happening, but there's also this energy of hope that comes in. The Star card always comes in after the Tower, and I feel like someone is going through their Tower moment right now. Like their whole foundation is crumbling, and I feel like this King of Coins is actually someone's star. Okay, whoever the King of Coins is, you're this person's star. Or they're your star, like if this is you feeling like you're in turmoil. There's a lot of magic happening here. And this is big because now we have 5 major arcana cards out, and I only pull 10. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. This person, whoever's going through this turmoil, there's a couple things, may be wanting to apologize for something, but they're so scared of it's not that they're scared of being the one to apologize, but I think it's opening a floodgate that they don't even know. They do have a sense. There's definitely a sense, but I feel like there might be an apology here that's coming, that wants to come through, but of course there's a resistance here because surrendering to this process is going to be quite scary for someone. But also this speaks to like that inner child, okay? Because you guys know my pages, those are my inner childs. So again, there is a new energy that's trying to come in, okay, but it's kind of blocked from all this resistance. It is falling underneath the resistance card here. But it's also about needing to tend to the inner child in a very nurturing way. This person needs caring. They need nurturing through this process because the inner child might be very damaged from lack of acknowledgement that this pain has even existed. You know, like you guys know from my Raw and Real video that I didn't even know that I was sexually abused until a few months ago. Like all of a sudden the memory started to come, the emotion started to surface, all of the fear and all of that. This person may not even be aware of how much the past has traumatized them, okay? Let's get one final card here before I pull some oracle cards for you, earth signs. Wow, okay. And then we get another major arcana card. The Death. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is so great, earth signs. Something's finally going to come to an end here. Something that is a much desired ending, okay? I feel like it's what someone's been fighting for, and it's allowing this new birth to come in, okay? Look, falling under the star in the Maiden card. Something is transforming here. I feel it. I feel like something is resurrecting, coming back to life, but it's coming back in a very transformed kind of way. Yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let me, I'm going to pull just one or two oracle cards here for you to close out the reading. Okay, so the first one is the Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Whoever this King of Coins is, I feel that this is you, the carrying the energy of the priestess, the mystic, and the teacher. But also, this speaks of the need to come together to support one another. And I feel like that energy is very much needed here. So if this is not you and you know someone who might be going through this, you're being called to be part of this journey with them. And it's part of like a contract. Again, I keep getting like a soul contract. Let's pull one more oracle card here for earth signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here we go. Oh gosh, it's just like one confirmation after another. So we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into beginning. Okay, again, like, look, there's so much hope here. There's so much new energy trying to surface that's trying to come through, but someone's just got to let their guard down. They've really got to allow themselves to become vulnerable. It's not that they're foregoing their masculine energy, because once they do, the clarity that they so desperately want is going to come in, and it's going to allow them to focus on the change at hand, because this change, I don't feel like it's stoppable. Like, I feel like it's happening one way or the other. And the more that this person realizes that if they surrender to it, it's going to allow the process to happen more effortlessly. And yeah. Oh, I love it. I love this reading, earth signs, so much. Again, if you guys need your own personals, all that information to book one with me is down in the information below. Earth signs, I hope you have a wonderful first half of March. I love you guys so much, and I'll be back with you guys real soon.